Hi everyone, welcome back to the Profit Logic YouTube channel. My name is Andrew Bloom. I am a bookkeeper at Profit Logic. I am also a PhD student in business, and here we talk about all things bookkeeping, business finances, and just running your business day to day. Today we're tackling a question that almost every small business runs into at some point or another. Should you handle your own bookkeeping, or is it time to hire a professional bookkeeper? This decision is often more than just about cost. It's also about your time. It's about your time, your peace of mind, and ultimately the success of your business. So in this video, we're gonna break that down, and by the end, you'll have a good understanding as to whether or not you are ready to hire a bookkeeper, or if you should just keep doing your finances yourself. Let's start with a DIY approach. I won't lie, there are definitely times when doing your own bookkeeping makes sense. If your business is just getting started with only a handful of transactions each month, handling your own bookkeeping can not only save you money, but it also helps you get to better understand your finances from the get-go. Keeping account of every transaction helps you stay close to your business and get a feel for the flow of cash as well as sales and purchases as you're starting to gather data about your business. And honestly, this is really invaluable when you're just starting to learn the ropes of running a business. If anything, every entrepreneur starts at this point where they wear every single hat in the business. And it's a great way to learn all the basic skills that will help build the business up as it continues to scale. Nowadays, with all the free or low-cost accounting tools out there, tracking income, expenses, and generating financial reports is more accessible than ever before. For example, Wave offers a free software option to do basic manual bookkeeping. It's a step above just using a spreadsheet, giving you a clear structure to follow, and it can be an ideal starting point for smaller businesses. And if you're unsure on how to get started with Wave, I even posted a free 2.5-hour course on YouTube that will walk you step by step through all the basics so that you can dive into bookkeeping for your business with confidence. So there are a few key benefits to doing your own bookkeeping. First is control. You're hands-on with every single detail of your business's finances. Being actively involved in your business's bookkeeping helps you understand the inner workings of your cash flow, revenue patterns, and expenses. Second, obviously, it's cost saving. As a startup or a small business owner, we know that every dollar counts. So avoiding hiring fees at the start can really help you allocate those resources elsewhere. Third, it's a learning opportunity. Doing bookkeeping yourself gives you insights into your own financial habits, and it helps you make better decisions about your business over time. Learning about your cash flow, your expenses, and your profits on a very direct level can be really empowering and can set the foundation for smarter financial decisions. But of course, DIY isn't always easy, especially as you're gaining more traction and your business is growing. There will come a point where handling all those transactions by yourself will become overwhelming, and even the more so if you're not particularly comfortable with working with numbers. Eventually, bookkeeping tasks will start to feel like a chore. And if you start slipping on doing your bookkeeping, you may run the risk of not keeping accurate books. So too, you might not be categorizing your transactions correctly, and you may be missing out on deductions for your taxes, which can cost your business a lot of money. So when does it make sense to bring in a professional? There are a couple of telltale signs that will give you an inkling as to when to hire a pro. The first sign is when you're starting to see an increase in transactions. If you're starting to see an uptick in the number of transactions you're conducting in your business on a day-to-day or weekly basis, and things are getting a lot harder to track, then that's a major indicator right there. As transactions multiply, keeping it all organized, knowing who paid what the item was, can all get kind of overwhelming, and again, increase the likelihood of error. Next is tax complications. Taxes will become more complex as your business generates more and more revenue and your business becomes more and more complex. A professional can easily help you maximize your credits, categorize for the right deductions, and overall strategize how to prepare for tax time. Sometimes the money you save in those additional deductions might be more than what you would pay for a bookkeeper. Another big inkling is when you're starting to feel like your time would be better spent elsewhere. Every minute you spend on bookkeeping is a minute that that you're not spending on scaling, on getting the right people in your business, and on leadership, which is the key job of a business owner. This idea was emphasized in the book The E-Myth by Michael E. Gerber. This book has been around a long time, it is a pretty famous business book, and it's so canon to Business 101 that this book has even been mentioned in my graduate level PhD courses. And the whole premise of this book is that the biggest myth of the entrepreneur is to think that you have to be everything in your business, that you have to be the technician. And just because you're skilled at the thing that you're using to start your business doesn't mean that's what you should be doing in your business. Gerber emphasizes the need to create systems and processes to help scale your business, to hire on more employees or get additional help outside of the business so that you can be an owner and a leader and not the operator within. When you take back your time from being spent on basic business tasks, the more time you could spend on these big picture aspects of running a business, the likelihood your business will not only survive but also grow. If you've ever experienced year-end or quarterly end bookkeeping tax stress, that's also another indicator that you should really be letting a pro handle this. Year-end financials can be overwhelmingly stressful, a stress that you can just pay some money to someone else to feel for you. But in reality, tax professionals, bookkeepers, we don't feel that stress because we know how to do what we're doing really well. It's familiar ground for us. We know how to keep your records in shape on a week-to-week basis so that whenever you need to access your financials, they are ready to go. And then another thing is that there are growth opportunities. Sometimes a bookkeeper can help you forecast and budget. They can help give you the financial overview if you're deciding to make big decisions in your business, like hiring on an employee or buying new machinery, and they could sit down with you and look at the books and say whether or not you are likely to be able to afford getting that extra help. Having a solid bookkeeping foundation becomes critical for making informed growth decisions. Now, let's talk about what a professional bookkeeper can really bring to the table. First, accuracy and compliance. Having a professional ensures that your books are correct and comply with tax laws, which is super essential in avoiding an audit and avoiding error. They bring in specialized knowledge that can be utilized to keep everything accurate and up to date. Next, there's financial insight. When you have a professional handling the books, you get more than just basic accounting. You're working with someone who can offer those financial insights and strategies to improve the finances in your business. Overall, you'll be better equipped to make smarter decisions in the way that your business handles its finances. And then there's the time-saving factor. As we said before, when you're not spending time doing bookkeeping, you have way more time to spend on actually doing the kind of work that will leverage your business for success. Imagine if you had extra time. You could work with more customers, you could explore more areas for growth, or you could even take a vacation one day. And lastly, professionals can provide tax strategies. They can guide you with tax planning strategies to help you maximize your deductions so you can keep more of your hard-earned money. So, how do you decide which is right for you? The decision really just comes down to where you are in your business journey, your comfort level with working with finances, and how much money you have to invest in hiring that extra help. If you're just starting out, you have the time, and you're comfortable with numbers and learning how to do bookkeeping, then by all means, DIY your bookkeeping. But as your business grows and your books start to get more complex, it's probably time to look for professional help. Remember that hiring a bookkeeper or an accountant isn't about trying to save time and money. It's also about building your team up so that you're in a better position to thrive and grow. So here are the key takeaways. DIY is great if you're just starting out and you need to save costs. But the overall goal and plan should be to hire a professional the minute your business starts growing so that you can focus more on what matters to you as a leader in your business. Hiring a professional can help you save time, reduce stress, and fundamentally, it should really help your business make and save more money. And if you'd like to hire me personally as your bookkeeper, feel free to click the link in the description box, check out the Profit Logic homepage, and there you can sign up for a free consultation so we can generate you a quote and get started working as soon as possible. It would be an honor to be a part of your team. Let me know in the comments if you're working on your own books or if you're thinking about hiring a bookkeeper. As always, I appreciate you hitting the subscribe button, liking this video, and don't forget to hit that notification bell for more bookkeeping tips. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.